Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm so excited. My taste buds were feeling a little bit homesick, so I decided to order online some Jamaican foods that I can't get where I live. The box finally arrived, so I'm anxious to get it open. So let's get started. I have my knife here. Okay, so one of the very first things I have is a loaf of delicious hard dough bread. It's a special kind of bread that is made in Jamaica, and I liked it so much that I decided to order several. So this is a whole wheat one. Growing up as a kid, I never really had this one, the whole wheat one, but as people are more health conscious these days, it makes sense that they would make a hard dough, a whole wheat hard dough one. Okay, so next we have these Chippy's original banana chips. Oh my God, I have not had this in, gosh, 20 something years. So don't mind if I do. I'm going to open it. I hope they're nice and fresh. Let's see. Just as good as I remember. Crunchy, not too salty. I taste the flavor of the banana. That's what they look like. Very, very good. All right, so next we have cheese crunchies. Oh my goodness. These are one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to open this as well. This is definitely bringing back some childhood memories. So this is what they look like. Cheese crunchies, Jamaican cheese crunchies, but they look very much like the American Cheez-Its. So I'm going to give one a try. Wowza. Yummy, yum, yum. I think I'm going to finish this whole bag right now. Wow. Jamaican cheese crunchies. Super good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So next, we have, these are sweet plantain chips. It does say unsalted, so I am hoping it's just, the natural sweetness of the plantain, which is also one of my favorites. So let's crack that open. The smell, oh, it smells so good. Okay, this is what they look like. Plantain chips, sweet plantain chips. So I'm going to give it a try. So good. You taste the natural sweetness of the plantain. And these are so crunchy. They're fresh. That's good. I'm always concerned when I buy things like this from online if the quality will be good, but this is definitely good. Let's see what other goodness we have here. All right, so this is also one of my all-time favorites. It's Milo, Nestle Milo. And I think I'm going to open it up so you can have an idea of what it looks like. Oops. All right, the cover came off here. It has like an aluminum seal here, so I'm going to cut that open. Okay. So we've taken that off, and there you go, guys. It looks like hot cocoa, but it has more like a malty taste, kind of like Ovaltine. But this, I drank this all the time as a kid, and it is one of my absolute favorites. So I would definitely be having some of that later. today. Okay, next we have Jamaican callaloo. This is one of our typical greens that we have usually for breakfast, or actually it could be had with any meal, sometimes in soups. Similar to spinach, but we call it callaloo, and it is so delicious, and I will probably do a video making this. It's quite simple, but it's something I definitely enjoy eating, so that is that. Next, this is gold. This is Jamaican ackee. Now, ackee is our national dish, and if you've never had ackee, I've heard people describe that it's similar to scrambled eggs. It's a fruit that most people think is a vegetable. It's very high in vitamin C, but it's very, very delicious. The pods of this is used to make soap. So this fruit is very, very versatile. I think I'll also do a video on cooking ackee. So stay tuned for that, guys. All right, so next we have blackstrap molasses. This is burnt sugar used typically for gravies and for baking. So I will be using it in my holiday baking this year. Okay, and let's see what other goodness we have. And here we have Jamaican guava jam. Guava is one of my favorite fruits. It's not something that you find very easily, so I decided, definitely get some guava jam. Yummy, yum, yum. I love that stuff. And the very last thing in my goodie box is cerasee tea. This is very good tea. Growing up, we used to have the plant growing in our yard, and this is kind of like an herbal tea, very natural herbal tea, good for stomach issues. So I decided to have that on hand if I needed it. So these are in the form of tea bags. So, of course, I have to try the hardo bread with some butter because that's the way I remember eating it as a kid. And as you can see, the bread is kind of dense. It's very dense and on the heavier side, but it is so delicious. So let us give that a try. Oh my goodness. This is exactly the way I remembered it. Nice and doughy, but somehow light. And it kind of just melts in your mouth. Good. It almost has like a creamy-like texture to it beyond the butter on it. And I'm going to give the whole wheat one a taste because growing up we didn't have the whole wheat one. This one is a little bit less dense and a little bit drier in the texture. So I'm going to try that one. This one is more flavorful than the white hardo one. The texture is a little grainier, a little bit drier. I do prefer the traditional white hardo bread, but this one is good nevertheless, and it probably would be really excellent toasted. Okay guys, so there you have it, my Jamaican food haul. I am so excited and I can't wait to dig into this stuff. Stay tuned for the videos I mentioned, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for watching.